Hi, welcome. So we're doing the 1, 2, 3 game and we have some objects for you to choose from. So number one is the wizard, the soda light wizard. Number two is the citrine. And number three is the hagstone. So choose which one is resonating with you today. And we're going to start with number one, which is the wizard. So if you chose the wizard, this is just for you. So I'm going to place him down there and we're going to pick a rune that is working with you today. What rune resonates with you most at this point in time? Oh, okay, we have Hagalaz. Hagalaz represents sudden change. It can represent change like the tarot card of the Tower. So it's where there may be destructive forces at play. Perhaps things aren't going your way. Maybe things are creating an impasse for you, which means it's like, there's a road that you're trying to take that's perhaps being blocked. So this might be guiding you to take a different perspective, a different path. You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment. Maybe things just aren't really going the way that you want them to go, or there seems to be too much overwhelming things happening for you. I'm going to pick a tarot card to go with that. I've got this new pack of cards. They're called the Light Seers Tarot, and they are absolutely beautiful. So we're going to work with those today. So I'm just going to pick a card that goes with Hagalaz on there for you to give you a little bit more insight into what is this sudden change? What is going on there? And it might be something that's already happened for you. If not, then it's about to, and maybe that's why you're watching this video, is because maybe you've got a bit of a sixth sense about that. Maybe you're feeling that is about to happen. So let's see what is about to happen. Oh, they smell really new. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. So this might be about finances, actually. It might be about, maybe you feel like a lot of your money is going out at the moment on certain things. Maybe there is a sudden change there with, if you're giving a lot at the moment, this is a time now for you to receive back. There's something coming in for you, some kind of offer that's going to be fortunate for you. And again, it doesn't actually need to be financially. It might be just something that you've been working towards, that you are looking forward to, that you want to achieve, that's bringing in there. I don't know why they remind me of fruits, like oranges and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe that's about you making something. Perhaps this is a project that you've been trying to get off the ground. There may be somebody coming in with an offer on that for you to give you what you're looking for, so that you actually feel like, wow, I'm making something from this. This is actually working for me now. So that's the energy that I'm picking up from there. Okay, and we have the Knight of Cups as well. So again, this is about an offer coming through. Now this can usually signal like a romantic, and the Knight of Cups is a very romantic sort of person. So if you are romanticizing a particular situation in your life that's to do with this sudden change, then it's coming in. It's definitely coming in. And I feel like with the red roses on there, it's making me feel like this is around February sort of time. I do feel this is a creative outlet. There's something about this that's got a lot of creative energy to it. So whether that's making things, his tattoos are standing out to me as well. So if somebody with tattoos is important as well to you, then that can relate as well on there. And with the horse in the background, that knight, it's about direction. So whatever you've been working towards, whatever you've been doing right now, if you feel like it hasn't been taken off, there's been no real movement, there is movement now. There is definitely movement now in a direction that you've been romanticizing about, that you have been wanting on here. So that's a very, very fortunate way of being. Yeah, I can definitely see that turning out good for you. Very, very good. Sorry, there's just somebody outside there, isn't it? So that is number one. If you were number one, this was your wizard energy. So do let me know Like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear your comments about how that resonates with you. And if you would like a deeper reading, we can do personal readings as well. So please do let me know. Okay, number 2. We have the Citrine. So if you pick the Citrine, this reading is just for you. So let's pick your rune first of all. So where is your energy right now with the runes? Let's see. Oh, this is a fortunate one. So we have the rune Feihu. And Feihu is a rune of wealth. It's a rune of gain. So if this is something that you've been looking for at the moment, something that you've been waiting for, it's like a good luck symbol basically. It will bring you that luck that you're looking for. So I'm going to pick some cards, a card to go with that, because we're just doing a rune and one card pick at the moment, but you know what I'm like, I'll probably end up picking more than one card for you just to get clarity on it. So what is this abundance then that's coming for this person? Maybe something that you already know about. Maybe you are feeling quite lucky and happy at the moment. If you're not, then just know it is around the corner. It is coming for you. So do not fear, do not worry. You heard it here first. Okay, 6 of Swords. Now, I wasn't expecting that to come out with Feihu, but I feel like this is perhaps you stepping away and doing things for yourself at the moment. So this is like a journey that you're taking on your own, and actually it's making you feel quite fulfilled. So perhaps you've just come out of a relationship, or maybe you've decided to step away from people in your life that are bringing you down. So this is definitely a symbol of you sort of taking steps to be in your own power and doing things that you want to do rather than trying to suit everybody else's needs. You're taking care of your own needs first here. And it's a journey that you are taking, and it maybe this has been a difficult decision for you, but this is a symbol of you've made the right decision. That wasn't easy for you, but you have made the right decision. And how many crows have we got? So there's 3 crows pulling her, and there's 3 crows in the background as well. So that's obviously because it's a 6 of Swords. So that can be about where, you know, with crows, they usually come around with that powerful feminine energy. And, you know, with the 3 flying back over there and the 3 coming forwards, this might be a time where you're taking a bit of separation from somebody, but that doesn't mean that all is lost. So maybe this isn't something that you wanted, but it's actually helping you to learn about yourself. It's helping you to really find out more about yourself, standing in your own power. Yeah, it's full of self-empowerment. And that suitcase as well is kind of like, you know, you're maybe taking things from your past with you into this. So perhaps Feihu is there to lighten that load a little bit, to bring you some fun, something that's going to help you to just enjoy the time that you have here by yourself now. It's not going to be like that forever, but right now is just that time. So it's like the crows here pulling in that direction, but there's 3 that are going back over here. So I do feel like this is a situation that you are going to at some point go back to, but right now this is about focusing on yourself. And that's why you've got Feihu here, because maybe part of you is enjoying that time by yourself. You're learning a lot more. Maybe things have become a little bit easier because of that decision, because of that choice. That's what I'm picking up on there. Okay, and we've got the 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords, it is an energy of transformation, of things happening for you, but it might be that you are blocking that transformation through your head, being in your head too much, holding on to something that you need to let go of. So that's why these crows are pulling you in this direction, to pull you away from your head, pull you more into your heart. And that's where you'll find Feihu bringing you in and making that better for you. It's going to be fine. It's going to be good. But you need to take that time. You need to enjoy that separation right now. And and take a leap. I mean, as you can see, sort of like in the background, I don't really understand what's going on there. It looks like there's blood down there and this man there, and but it's kind of like sacrificing something in order for this transformation. Something needed to be sacrificed. You're not happy about it, you don't want this, but it is in your best interest right now. It's what you need to move forward. I feel like I have to keep sort of reiterating that so that you understand this is a positive thing. It's not a negative thing that you're going through. And you will be going back. You will be going back. But the time now is for you, for yourself. Okay, so that was for my lovely number 2s. And then if you were number 3, then you would have picked the Hagstone. So if the Hagstone is for you, then this reading is just for you. So we're going to pick your rune first of all. Let's see where your energy is at this time. What have we got for number 3? For the Hagstone people. We've got Isa. Now Isa is a rune of being present in the moment. So it's just being present. Staying, being, enjoying. It also includes an element of speaking our truth as well. And it's a time and space of observation. So I've spoken about this before, where you're in a moment of pause, observe, and it allows you to respond to situations rather than react to situations. So Isa could be bringing you into a place of being able to do that. So that's your rune for this moment. It's kind of like putting things on hold for a moment, like putting things on freeze. Perhaps you've got things to think about right now, or maybe something that you were doing, you just need a break from it. And that allows you to be fully present with yourself, listening to yourself, your own needs, listening to that truth within you. Okay, you have 2 cards by the look of it. Yeah, we've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is all about that being in like an isolation, which is the energy of Isa. So you might not want to take this. You might feel like, actually, I don't want to be isolated. I want to be around people. But it's a time for you to, follow your own path right now. Perhaps you need to figure out what direction you want to go in, where you want things to go for you at this point. And there is that light of hope there. It's not all lost. It's not all gone. But you're not accessing a real truth, and you need to access that truth by being present right now, being in the moment, allowing yourself to really observe what your needs are at this point. Sorry about that, had a little coughing fit. So yeah, we are working towards, walking up quite a heavy mountain here, quite a heavy path, and due to that, you don't need any distractions on the way. That's just going to annoy the hell out of you. So you need to find a place where you can gently take those steps to where you need to be. And we have the Knight of Wands here as well. So it's about like exploring those passions, exploring, the direction that you want to take. It's about passion. It's about what you really hits your power, if you like. And this is something coming forward for you. So if there's something that's been on your mind right now about doing, and I mean, Isa looks a bit like one of the wands too. And those wands, it's that fire energy. It's that ability to find your personal power. This is what the Hermit moment for you at this point is heading you towards. It's bringing you towards this Knight of Wands energy. And the Hermit is number 9 on here, which is 9 is like the number of completion. So it's like you've come to this point where it's like, you are heading from this isolation, from this putting on freeze. Now the fire is coming in to melt that freeze, to bring life back into it. You needed that time though. You needed that rest and restore, to really understand and know what your needs are. And just take a step back, slowing things down a little bit is what you needed at this point. And here it is. It's coming. You are bringing yourself into that space. Now, I feel like you need a little bit more of advice on what that is bringing in for you. So like, what does that look like? Because you are still in that isolation right now. You may feel like everything is an impasse. So if you try to step out and do something, you may start to feel unwell. You might start to you might be finding that you're having issues trying to get anything done at the moment. So this is an impasse. It's telling you to just stop trying right now. Just sit with yourself. Just be honest and enjoy the fact that right now you just need to be still. Be truthful to yourself. Yeah. And if people don't like that, then that's up to them, isn't it? It's not on you. That's on them. This is about you finding that power, finding that direction for yourself. So where are you going from that point? Okay. We have the Three of Swords on the bottom of this pack here. So I feel like maybe you've gone through a bit of a transformation where there could have been a breakup here. There's a heartache there. So it could be sometimes through the loss of a loved one or the breakup of a relationship. So there's a reason why you've had to go into this isolation to bring yourself out, you know, just to really understand what's happened here and just to take a moment. It's a bit like having a wound that needs to heal. Yeah, if you keep going in the water and things like that, it's never going to scab over. It's never going to actually get to a point where you can live with it. So this is what's happening on there. And then we have the Two of Swords. So this is kind of like about allowing your intuition to guide you. You know, there are definitely distractions around you. There's those thoughts in there. This always reminds me of Hunnin and Muggin, which are Odin's birds. One is memory and one is mind. And sometimes we can trick ourselves into like, what is this memory? Is it actually my own memory, or have I just put it in there? And we can always look back as well on things with rose tinted glasses. So this is like with the blindfold on. It might be elusive what you're thinking about the past. This is your chance to move forward. So you need to stop being so much in your head. You know, freeze those thoughts for a moment, because it's overwhelming you. It's taking you away from the direction towards your personal power. And this is a place where we want to bring you back to that power. So recognizing what's your own memories, what are memories that somebody else may have put in there, what's going on in your mind right now, getting that balance. Basically, we want to get more balance between our options and decisions. And with a Knight here, and especially the Knight of Wands, this is about taking the direction that suits your passion, that suits your personal power most. After a time of introspection and understanding what it is that you want most at this point. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry about that. Coughing fit again. Yeah, I do feel like on here there's this feeling of you being alone. Like maybe with that, what we were saying with the Three of Swords on the bottom, there's been heartache here. There's been something that's caused your heart to break. And it's created this sort of freeze, you know, like with your adrenals, you go into fight, flight or freeze. You're in this freeze moment at the point, but it's thrown you into a good place of introspection. And with that introspection, we are bringing out what actually really is your passion. What do you want? And through this, the fire that's going to hit the ice is going to melt that ice. So it's almost like I want to say it's like your heart is maybe like a big block of ice right now. And through this introspection, something's happened to build that fire within you that's allowing you that heart to melt now. And what happens when that heart melts is we are thrown into this space of like, there's choices to be made. Your memory and your mind are tricking you as to, you know, what direction do I take? What do I actually feel and think here? And there could be an element of a fear of commitment there. It might be a fear of moving forward because you've been hurt in the past. But this is with the swords, it's a good way of like, you know, cutting those ties to things that hold you back. So this could be, especially with the Knight of Wands, you know, it's a time to take a chance, take some adventure, expand a little, stop being in your head so much and bring yourself out into where you need to be. So I'm going to leave that reading there for you. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'd love your comments to know how that worked for you. And if you would like a deeper, more personal reading, then please do get in touch, and I'll speak to you soon. Blessed be.